Hey, what's up? It's time for some more opening and ending reactions. I don't do a crazy amount of these anymore because there's a couple reasons. One, I've had my schedule pretty packed and it's still packed. But two, I also, I feel like there's not as many shows left that I feel like, you know, people would really want to see reactions to me doing the openings slash endings of. And also that I haven't seen or seen the openings and endings of already. So if you have any recommendations of other shows and other anime that I may not have seen the openings or endings to, then make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Check the ones that I've already done on this channel. I should have a playlist of opening reactions somewhere. And also, I don't know. I have a Kitsu account, which is called Jent Plays. It's Kitsu is a website, kitsu.app. On there, I list the anime that I've seen, so you can also check there. But anyway, we're gonna jump into this today. We're doing Inuyasha openings and endings. I think we're doing both the openings and the endings today, which sometimes, or generally, I don't do that. But today, I've decided that I am gonna try to put them all in one video, just for some extra content for you. So Inuyasha, I remember I haven't watched Inuyasha except for, I remember when I was younger, I saw like an episode here or there. It wasn't for me at the time. But this, I know this is written, or at least I'm pretty sure this is written by the woman who did Urusei Yatsura, because I saw the remake of Urusei Yatsura. So I sort of know her stylings. She I think, like, and I want to double check this in a second, but I'm gonna say what I think is the case. I think it's the same woman who wrote Inuyasha, who wrote Urusei Yatsura, and who also wrote that Ranma half or whatever that's coming out. Like, there's an anime for it coming out now, I think. Now let me just double check that. I'm gonna fact check myself. Yep, I was right. Rumiko Takahashi, who, yes, wrote Urusei Yatsura, wrote Inuyasha, wrote Ranma half. Ranma, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's called Ranma half. Is that how you pronounce it? Ranma 1/2 is apparently how you pronounce it. And you know, a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so she is a very influential mangaka. And the only one of her works that I've properly watched is that Urusei Yatsura remake, which I thought was alright. I thought it was fun. My thing was, like, you know, it after a bunch of episodes, I felt like, okay, I've seen enough. I know what this show is. I like it. I like the characters and all of that. But you know, it feels like it was meant to be taken in as like a casual show if you need something and you got nothing else to watch. That was the kind of thing that I felt with it. So but anyway, Inuyasha, I don't know, I kind of imagine from the looks of this that it might be more of a story type thing, because like it feels like Urusei Yatsura is like almost, it's just like skits essentially, you know. It's a silly situation. It's always like, how are they going to make these characters, you know, they're gonna put them in a ridiculous situation and it's just gonna be a bunch of jokes back to back to back. Inuyasha to me has always looked like there might be a little bit more of a story to it. It's like it might be a little bit of an adventure or something. I imagine it still has a lot of those like gags and stuff that she's known for. But yeah, I remember like literally watching the tiniest bit, like maybe an episode or two when I was younger. But that's it. So we're gonna jump into these. There's a bunch of them. We're doing all the Inuyasha openings and endings that I can see here, as well as there's something called the final act, which I imagine is just like the final, the last season or whatever. And then the playlist that I'm using also has Yashahime in it. I'm not doing the Yashahime ones. Because I don't know. I would imagine it's a similar thing. It might be a part of the same universe or whatever, but we're doing Inuyasha here, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, anyway, let's not mess around anymore. Let's just jump into this. Make sure to support the videos if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I have a Patreon account which has full-length reactions, so you can get the full-length version of any of my videos without any of the editing or anything. Yeah, that's it. I have a One Piece channel as well. Jent watches One Piece if you want to go check that out. Inuyasha opening 1. Let's go for it. Oh, I think I know this song. Oh, it's very wholesome already. Like, I know that initial, like, I want to change the world. The sound effects in the OP is so old anime. Like, One Piece did that for a bit as well. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, it seems like more of a story. Okay, the song's honestly great. Do you walk barefoot everywhere? Is that part of your character design? Oh, shit! They were riding a flaming cat? What was that? Whoa! that feels like a classic bit that she would do. It's like a bug jumping off and then you scratch and whatever, it jumps back on and it keeps going back and forth. That feels like her sense of humor. Wow. Okay, so cards on the table. When I watch these videos, especially for older anime, I tend to not like the stylings of older anime as much, right? And like the way that anime has progressed over time, it's gone in a direction that I really like and appeals more to my tastes. And part of that is I also tend to way prefer modern anime openings in terms of song, in terms of music, a lot more than I prefer older ones. I will say though, this song was a fucking banger. I want to change the world. That was so catchy. That was like really good. I kind of loved this song. So that was a great start, honestly. Like huge stuff. And yeah, pretty solid visuals. The sound effects for all of it is like distracting, but like that was just a thing that they did a decent amount back then, and then eventually they stopped. They realized to stop putting loud sound effects in their openings because it just kind of got distracting for no reason, and people wanted to jam out to the music. All right, let's move on to opening 2. This sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know how I know these songs. Cool. I like the main girl's design, although I just realized she's wearing like a sailor uniform. I never thought about it. Is this like an isekai? Whoa, that's a cool character design. Whoa, reminds me of Demon Slayer. I wonder if Demon Slayer was inspired by, like, I mean, I know they're both traditional Japanese visuals. That's a cool fight scene. But I'm saying something else about the character design reminds me of Demon Slayer, so. Oh, that's cool. That was really cool. Some cool visuals here. That animal is creepy. I don't like it. No way they do this bit again. That's very funny. That's funny. These openings are great. Holy shit. These are really good openings. I like them a lot. Like, they're also working for me on first watch. Some openings take a little while for me to warm up to them. But I'm really liking these. And the visuals of them are, like, genuinely kind of awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Like, really, if they took out the sound effects, these would be, like, so great. Like, okay, so yeah, what I was saying about Demon Slayer, right? Like, obviously, I know Demon Slayer and this show, they're both going off of the same cultural aesthetic. But at the same time, like, this character kind of looks like Muzan-esque, you know, one of Muzan's disguises. This character sort of reminds me of the ones who were running the trial in early Demon Slayer, you know, like, there's a vibe there. Like, this looks like you could, if you told me this was Muzan, like that Muzan was just disguised as a character and this was them, I would believe you. Anyway, so this main girl, is there a better picture of her? Yeah, there is. This main girl, I've only now I've always seen pictures from the show and I've seen these character designs before and stuff. Never thought about it until now. She looks like she's wearing like a modern day Japanese sailor's uniform. So why what is happening? I wonder if it is some sort of isekai type thing. Did she like appear here and now that's the thing, is like she's appeared here and now she follows him along doing adventures, whatever? I don't know. But yeah, like that kind of changes things in my mind if that's the case. That is surprising if this is like a weird isekai that I never realized. All right, let's move on to opening 3. Here we go. Oh, I like the sword flashing with the beat. Oh, I love her design. This is a pretty good song as well. I gotta hear the chorus though. Oh. The sound effects. Oh my god! 3 for 3 on songs so far. This is a really good song. Damn. It's pretty legit and good animation. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Now they're gonna end with the same joke. Oh no, this is the joke they're ending with. Okay, cool. So they replaced the joke, but I'm kind of blown away with the music so far because I truly tend to not like older animes openings as much, and it's not because sometimes people are like, well, you haven't watched enough. I have. Like I don't watch a crazy amount of older anime, but I have seen enough of it to know, and especially seen enough of the openings to know like what my taste is generally. But this show has really good selections to me. I really like their style of music that they go for. And it's kind of not what I expected it to be from looking at screenshots of this show. But it's sort of way more hype. It's really great. I love it. All right, not much to talk about there. I was having a great time. All right, next one. Inuyasha opening 4. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're getting like full little monologues at the start. What is it, giving us a recap? Quick. Wait, I heard her say time slip? Is it a time travel thing? Is that why she's there? I really like that ninja girl design. That's really good. This song is pretty good too. Whoa, he had like a hole in his hand, like all for one? Yeah, I like the song too. Beautiful. Something about this opening, I don't mind the sound effects as much. I still think it'd be better without them. It's cute. And here's probably their little gag at the end. Cute. So, something I've been thinking is like, I am almost certain that there was a lot of girls who grew up watching this anime and it was like, this character was like, oh my god, I wish I was her. You know, that like this, I can totally see this being, you know, like this being the audience surrogate, you know, the insert. This is the like, oh my god, imagine how cool it would be if I was, I don't know if this is sent back in time or whatever, and I was with this pretty boy type main character and going on these adventures. I can absolutely see that being like a really transformative moment for women growing up. Anyway, this wait, let me just get the freaking, this girl here is her design is my favorite by far. I really like her design. That seems like my sort of character. Absolutely. Yeah, this is cool. And that song was really good as well. That song, like, what I was saying was the sound effects in that opening, like especially for all these introductions and stuff, kind of fit. Like I kind of thought it was all right, but at the same time, I also kind of wanted to just listen to the songs, so it still was a little bit in the way, but it was fun. It worked a little bit. I just realized she also has a bike. That feels like that just looks like a more modern bike, doesn't it? I don't imagine that anyone else has a bike like that, but I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, cool. That was Inuyasha opening 4. Let's move on to the next one. Are we getting another, like, another explanation of the series? Inuyasha! Okay. Ooh, okay, alright. So far, so good. Oh! I like his voice. These characters are still there. I thought there would be like one season or like one opening villains. Man, so many pretty characters, male and female. Oh, I love that. Whoa! That's terrifying. This is cool. Yeah, I like the song. So far, I haven't disliked any of the songs or even been like lukewarm. That's a fucking wild gag. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Yeah, so far the songs, like none of them, like generally there's a song that when it ends I'm like, okay, yeah, that one was okay, but I wasn't as big a fan of that one. And you know, that happens. Opening, like, shows have so many openings, it is just natural that that's gonna happen. But no, this song has fired on, I mean, this show has fired on all the cylinders, and like the least I've liked a song is I've liked it. You know, I've actually actively liked it. Can I just guess a plot point here? I just realized, oops, the main girl, I realized fights with a bow and arrow and stuff, right? We're always seeing her fire a bow and arrow at people. Was she an archery club at her school? I'm gonna guess that's what the plot line is. That like she was a member of archery club, and that's how she like helps out. But I mean, it seems like it's pretty powerful. Like in that previous opening, she fired it across the ocean and it was like parting the seas and stuff. I don't know if that's actually a thing or if that was just like a metaphor that in that opening, but it was very, very sick. Was this opening, I can't remember if it was this opening or last opening that had the snake creature. This is fucking crazy. This creature, this enemy right here that like shoots out a bunch of snakes and all the snakes have different designs. That's a really cool concept. Wow. I really like that. That's great. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think this is the last, yeah, so this is the last one until the final act. So second last one overall. Yep, give me that summary of the show. Wow, yeah, it really just recaps the show, I guess. Like, where you're up to in the story. Oh, I love her voice. I love that as well. Bam, bam. That's sick. Oh, this song's really good as well. Yeah, that's Muzan coded. Holy shit. I'm watching the visuals, but the song is blowing me away. Oh, this is cool. Does this show have really hype moments? It feels like it could. Because OP has some hype moments. Jeez, is that the same guy as the snake guy or no? Fuck yeah. Give me a gag. Yep. This one's cute. Okay. That song was amazing. Like, honestly, my only complaint with that song is I wish the chorus hit a bit harder. But other than that, like, both the singer's voice is incredible and the instrumental is so good. Like, the instrumental, I don't even notice, like, individual instruments very often. I'm not a musician. But I was like listening to every instrument on that beat and going, holy shit, that sounds awesome. And the way it was mixed really hit for me. Like, really, really hit. I just, like, there was some... Wait, hang on. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, the da-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's so good. That's so good. I'm blown away by that. That was really, really great. Okay, let's move on to the final act OP. And then after this, we're going to be doing the endings. So here we go. Inuyasha, the final act. You know what? So far, this is more what I expected the openings to sound like. This reminds me of Kuroko's Basketball. There's one opening to Kuroko's Basketball that sounds exactly like this. Cool. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh, good chorus. Oh, really good chorus. The chorus is saved the song, I think. Ah, that's cool. I like that. Nice. We're looking at this tree a lot. Okay. And here's their gag. Aww. Great. That had the potential to be my least favorite. I was about to go like, okay, here we go. This is the one that I'm not a big fan of. But then the chorus was fucking awesome and like really elevated it. So yeah, I out of all of the openings, there wasn't a single one that I didn't like the music of. That was really, really great. And there was some cool, like, I liked this visual here as well. This opening felt like it had, like, it almost felt like it had, I don't know. It felt like it had less of the personality that I saw in the other openings, but more like artistic creativity in some of the shots. You know, like it's like they had a little trade-off between, like, it felt like it was directed differently than the other ones were. But I mean, overall solid. I really enjoyed it. So that's all the openings for the show. So now we're going to watch the endings. Now, I'm imagining the endings are going to be quite a different vibe. So we're going to have to see if the endings are the types of things that I like. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, though. Okay, I just wanted to compare. Like, this wasn't as similar as I remembered it being, but this OP, the final act OP, gave me vibes of Kuroko's Basketball, and I think this is what this bit is what gave me the vibes. So this bit, well, yeah, hang on, this bit. Like the way the guitar's going with the singing, right? And then if you go like here-ish, like, you can sort of see what I'm talking about there, I think. Pretty similar. Anyway, let's actually get into the endings now. Okay. So this is Inuyasha ending 1. Oh, spider lilies, right? Representing death. Okay. Alright. This is the vibe we're going for. Cute. This looks modern. Is this her in her normal life? They're making the ending all about death. It's looking pretty sad. Oh. Oh, this might be another situation where the chorus is saved in song. Wow. Those visuals are cool. Aww. Was she unsatisfied with her life? Okay, that was really nice. That was very nice. I'm a big Man, I love that anime has openings and endings, and I love that they get different vibes, right? And I love that, you know, I can hear a song and I can go, that feels like an opening song and that feels like an ending song. This absolutely felt like an ending song, right? And I really like it. You know, there's a sort of joke on TikTok and another thing, like a skit that people often do, which is like an anime will have like the saddest moment ever, and it'll show like a really depressing, horrible moment, and then it cuts to the ED and it's like, you know, but like obviously that is a thing that happens in anime often, you know, but there's also the flip side of that, which is you might have like a pretty hype episode of an anime or a very uplifting episode or whatever, and then you cut to an ED like this. This is a very sad ED. This is a very, very sad ED. Like it was showing like, you know, the death flowers. It was showing her being like really unsatisfied, it looks like, in this wheel, what is it called? It's not a merry-go-round. It's a Ferris wheel. In a Ferris wheel. And then you could, like, I mean, none of the characters seemed happy here, but I did like these visuals here with the yin-yang symbol on top of the Ferris wheel, on top of the spider lilies. That's very cool. And I loved this shot as well. Like, you can see her in the crowded thing, but they also, like, light her perfectly so that you notice her sad face immediately. And just like this shot, honestly, completely genuinely, this shot makes me very sad. Like just something, this feels very lonely, everything here. So they did a great job with this ending, honestly. Like I'm impressed for different reasons than I was impressed in the openings. All right, what the fuck is that? Wait, I know this song. As soon as it went Boku Tachi wa, I knew it. How do I know it? Ooh. It's peaceful. I love the acoustic sound. This is unironically making me a bit sad. Oh my god. Kutachiwa! I really want to know why I know this song. Like, I must have seen a cover of it somewhere. So it's interesting focusing on this character. I don't know if this character's like a villain or just a side character. Okay, all right. I'm gonna see if I can find out why I know this song real quick. I found out why. It was covered by Rondo, which is a D4DJ group, and I love D4DJ. That's why I knew the song. Oh my gosh! Like I was. And by the way, that is a very good cover of it. I don't even like Rondo that much. Like they're like my least favorite D4DJ group by quite a heavy margin. But I do think that song fits perfectly with them and is very good. Yeah, wow, that was really good. I mean, that song is brilliant, but I feel like it's probably a really, really iconic. Like if I knew that song from the opening notes, then and like I've barely heard it, it must be incredibly iconic, I feel like. But it was very nice, you know. The visuals are kind of crazy though. Like look at that big thing there and that thing there. I mean, going from Urusei Yatsura to watching this stuff in terms of like this author's works is such a tonal shift. Like this, like Urusei Yatsura is so goofy and silly, and then I see stuff like this and it's like surprisingly dark and mysterious and crazy. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. I don't have much to say about it. It was very good, but let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is gonna be a scrolling ED? Okay, I don't mind scrolling EDs. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep going up. It's a massive fucking boomerang. I keep seeing it in all the OPs, but aw. Very nice. The way her voice wavers is very unique. I like the characters fading in there. Cute. Very nice. Well, I will say though, I think that's the first one that I wasn't a huge fan of in terms of the song. And I mean, the visuals also, I liked the visuals. I wish there were more though. Like, I mean, they lingered on every shot for a very, very long time. So, so it was, you know, it wasn't much to this ending. And I wasn't a huge fan of the song. But hey, for me to be like, I watched all of the OPs, and then for me to be on the third ending, like, that's a really good record. That's like, there are not many shows out there that that I don't already like the show, and I like this many on my first listen, you know. And sometimes on my second or third or fourth listen, I end up liking a song, so maybe that would be the case for this song. Anyway, let's go to ending 4. I like it so far. Oh, that was a beautifully animated shot. Aww. Did you scoop up that water just to be sad, girl? Oh, I like this. The chorus is nice. And her voice is very nice. That's cute. Where's the ninja girl? What happened to her? I feel like I don't see her as much as I would have hoped I would, so I don't think she's like a main. And the fade out. I don't like fade outs in music in general, kind of, but also especially in anime openings and endings. I want it to have a definite ending. I don't want it to fade out, especially if it feels like, you know, you're fading out. Like, I remember there's One Piece ending where it's the Going Merry ending, if you've seen One Piece, right? And it's like a really, really fucking great song. And as soon as it's getting like really good, it starts fading out. It's like, no. This was amazing. It's such an amazing song. And it's leaving now. It's going away. Where if it had at least like a definitive ending, at least it would feel like a complete thing, you know? And so, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the fade out, but I did like the song. I liked the chorus. And I mean, her voice was like full of passion and stuff. It was crazy. Really, really nice. Okay. The voice, good. The color scheme is cool. Whoa, a 3D shot? That's kind of shocking to me to see. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I wish the visuals were fewer landscapes. Oh, no. No spiders. No bugs. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I like this. I really like her voice. Ooh, it's still going. Ooh, I love that. Oh, that little outro bit of the outro, that tiny little like ending bit was awesome. That was so good. And the chorus was great, and her voice was great. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I feel like the visuals weren't super interesting, but I feel like a lot of these endings have had visuals that I didn't care about that much, but also part of that is I don't really know these characters, so I'm not gonna feel as many emotions. Like, I genuinely might, if I liked these characters, feel some stuff from seeing this, but like, you know, since, you know, I think the first two endings had some really nice visuals. And these ones are just like, you know, what I kind of expect from anime visuals in endings. Like, they just kind of draw the characters walking and they show anime landscapes and stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. But the song was great. All right, Inuyasha ending 6. Whoa, already very upbeat. Okay, I like this. This song's already won me over. I like this because it's immediately different from the other ones. Oh, cute. This feels like a shoujo opening to me, this song. I'm actually surprised they used the song as an ending. I do like the way of presenting visuals in this ending. It's a very cute song. Okay. Had another fade out. The front half of that especially, like I would say up to about this point, I really liked the vibe they were going for. Like I liked, you know, the theme of like him running and then it fades in a picture and the picture's like it's a picture but it's also like got some depth to it because it's like moving two different elements at the same time. And then they did that with several pictures, right? And then they stopped doing that. And I wish they didn't stop doing that. Like you could have done that for the whole OP. If you did that for the whole OP, I mean ED, sorry. If you did that for the whole ED, I would have been ecstatic. I thought that would have been great. Song was great. Song was really good. Song was fun, cute, adorable. Great voice. It, as I said, it felt like a shoujo opening, and that works nicely, I think. Anyway, let's move on to opening 7. Opening 7 is not in this ending 7 is not in this playlist, but I do have it. It's on a different YouTube channel. Okay. Oh. Very different vibe. This video is very low quality, but... This feels like it... This is kind of hypnotizing to me. Ooh. Oh, this part of the song's cool. Whoa. Wow, this ending's going for something different. I'm very torn on how I feel about this. Okay, alright. Huh. What are my opinions on that one? I can't tell. I really can't. That is a tough one to judge for me. I mean, I kind of liked it, but I kind of didn't. I think the visuals and the song matched perfectly, I will say that. In terms of what they were going for, they nailed it, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion on that one. The song when I say it was hypnotizing, it gave me some sort of feelings of my childhood that I kind of didn't like, but I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm just telling you how my emotions immediately reacted to it. But I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm refusing to give you guys a response on that one. So, oh Jesus! All right, let's move on to the next one. This is ending 8. Here we go. Okay, back to being upbeat. Pretty cool. Once again, this is what I expected the openings of this show to sound like. I can't quite tell you why. Yeah, like this feels like an opening song. Cool, I like that visual. Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't use this for an opening. Although, I way prefer all the opening songs, so it's good they didn't. I think as an ending, it's kind of unique, though. It's cool. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what it is about, like... You know, if you're a musical expert, I think you could pretty easily pinpoint, like, the structural parts of a song that make up you know, this feeling of like, this is an opening song and this is an ending song. I'm not at that level. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I can tell you, like, I do think I instinctively feel when something feels like an opening or an ending. And like and I liked the song, although I did think it did feel like a more generic old anime opening song. That's what it felt like to me. And that's what I was looking, that's what I thought this show was going to be when I was going to be watching the openings. And it blew me away. The openings blew me away. So this being an ending makes it a bit more unique because it's not an opening. So I feel like if you had whatever the ending for Inuyasha was when this ending was being shown, and then this ending song, it'd be a unique feeling experience, I feel like. But I liked it. I liked the visuals in this one, actually, a decent amount. There was some pretty solid visuals, like that like crystal thing is cool. This thing was cool. Him walking in the light with the branch above him is cool. Yeah, there was some creative stuff here, so I liked it. All right, let's move on to Inuyasha, the final act, ending 1. I think there are 3 endings for the final act or something. So yeah, here's ending 1. Oh shit, that's a pretty high quality sky. Oh! This is intense. This is cool. This is so different to all the others. Was the final act like many years later? It feels like it's a different studio. Well, not different studio necessarily, but different crew. Oh, I like that. I like that art style a lot. This is great. Oh, cute. It's like a promise thread or something. Cool, that was a good ending. I really, really liked that one. I really, really enjoyed that. I'm gonna look up about Inuyasha and Inuyasha the final act. Like, what was it? When did it? So Inuyasha the final act is a direct sequel to Inuyasha. And when did it come out? Hold on. So Inuyasha was from 96 to 2008. Wait, that was the manga. It was from 2000 to 2004. And then this was from 2009 to 2010. Okay. So yeah, it was 5 years after Inuyasha finished, the final act started coming out. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Because it definitely has like it has quite a different vibe. So I was pretty confident that it would be different people or a different studio or a different time. Okay, cool. Well, I liked that. I liked that ending. Let's move on to the second ending. And I think this is the second last one we're doing in this video. Ooh. What does this give me the vibe of? Until then, I would have said it felt ReZero-esque, but... Is that the ninja girl? Cute. Oh, I like that shot. That's a really nice shot. And it makes me sad again. Because she looks like she's unsatisfied in her modern life. And now she's here. Oh, this is actually getting me emotional. That's very cute. I teared up a bit. Like without knowing the full story. I don't know the story of this, but I've like from my headcanon from what it is, she's like from modern times and she can like I like either she can at will go back or whatever, or in a previous ending or something there was like a mirror there. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but maybe she can use a mirror to transport back. I don't know. Or it's like somehow she was transported back or whatever. I have no idea. But But I feel like, in my mind, she's really sad in her life, but then when she comes to this one, she feels like she has a place. She's not alone. She's got people that rely on her and that she relies on. And so, like, just this, like, idea of, like, her being in this sad life, and then we see, like, that she's back here, and they all turn around and greet her again, and she's like, look at that smile, like, she's very relieved to be back with them. That makes me emotional. That makes me very emotional. Oh man. Okay, cool. I like that one. Let's do the final ending of this video. This is Inuyasha, the final act, ending 3. Okay. Ooh, that's fun. It's like some old dance music. Ooh, I like this delivery of the verse. Like, the rhythm of the verse is great. Oh, shit. Wow. It's amazing how changing the rhythm of the delivery of your verse elevates the song so much. Oh no, this is a great song. I mean, what the fuck? Okay. Thanks for the little PSA at the end. Wow. I've been watching these OPs for like an hour at this point. I'm about to hit an hour on recording. And it, like, by the end there, I was like, I think I'm attached to these characters in a weird way, you know? Like, just a little bit, just the tiniest bit of attachment. And it, like, yeah, but also, man, that song was so good. The verses, the way the verses were delivered, mwah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, there it is. Let's go to discussion. That was the Inuyasha openings and endings. Overall, that was quite a ride, quite a fun vibe. I loved the openings. I was 50-50 on the endings, but the good endings were really, really good. And I like how we ended it as well. I think the Inuyasha Final Act show, I think they did the endings really, really nicely. I think their opening wasn't as good as the openings in the older one, but the endings were I think better. So yeah, that was really cool. It was great to get like a good variety of stuff with that. And especially, you know, this is a time in anime that I'm not a huge fan of anime from that, like most anime from that time. From the many times I've tried it, it's just not my vibe. But I do really like that I can experience it in small ways through watching something like this. So that was really great. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to support the video if you liked it, liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like my vibe, go check out me watching some shows. I'm watching a lot of really great shows right now. So go check out my reactions to those. Go to my Patreon account if you want the full length early access and exclusive videos. And you can go to my Gent Watches One Piece channel. If you like One Piece, there's no reason for you not to be over there. Go check it out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.